One day, that's when most people plan to start an emergency fund. But life doesn't always wait for one day. A sudden medical bill, a broken laptop, or an unexpected job loss can happen at any time. Imagine having a safety net, just 3 months of savings, that could completely change how you handle those moments. It's the difference between panic and having a plan. In this video, we're going to break down exactly how to build a 3-month emergency fund in a simple and realistic way. We'll cover what truly counts as an emergency, how to figure out how much you actually need, and practical ways to start saving, even if your budget feels incredibly tight. By the end, you'll walk away with a clear, actionable plan that you can start using today. Let's get into it. So, what is an emergency fund? Really? It's simply money you set aside specifically to protect yourself from life's unexpected curveballs. This isn't your vacation fund, your new gadget fund, or your I saw it and had to have it fund. This is your financial backup plan for when things get stressful. Think of it as a safety cushion. When your car suddenly needs a $1,000 repair, you don't have to go into debt or panic about how you'll get to work. If you lose your job, you can still cover your bills while you search for a new one. This fund provides stability, confidence, and most importantly, peace of mind. It allows you to make decisions from a place of calm, not desperation. A fantastic starting point for this fund is 3 months of your essential living costs. And I want to emphasize the word essential. We're not talking about your full lifestyle with all the fun extras. We're talking about the absolute basics, your rent or mortgage, utilities like electricity and water, groceries, essential transportation, and any other must-pay bills like insurance or debt payments. Just the core expenses you need to survive. Now, let's break down the numbers to make this feel less intimidating. Seeing a big goal can sometimes be overwhelming, but when you look at the smaller pieces, it becomes much more manageable. Let's use a simple example. Imagine your essential monthly costs add up like this. Your rent is $500. You spend about $200 on food. Your utilities and transportation come to $150, and you have another $150 in other required expenses. When you add all that up, your total essential monthly spending is $1,000. So, for a 3-month emergency fund, your target goal is $3,000. Now, if that number makes you want to click away, please don't. The key here is that you are not expected to save this all at once. The goal is to build it slowly and steadily, one step at a time. To make it even easier, let's break that $3,000 goal into smaller, bite-sized chunks. You could set a monthly goal or even a weekly one. For example, if you decide to save $250 a month, you'll hit your $3,000 goal in just 1 year. That might still feel like a stretch for some, so let's break it down even further. What if you aimed for about $60 a week? That gets you to your goal in roughly the same amount of time. See how those small, consistent steps can add up faster than you think. The key is to find a number that feels achievable for you and stick with it. All right, you know what an emergency fund is and you've calculated your target number. Now, for the most important part, how do you actually build it? Let's talk strategy. The very first step is to open a separate account for this money. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. A basic high-yield savings account is perfect. The reason for this is purely psychological. By keeping your emergency fund separate from your daily checking account, you create a barrier. This makes you less likely to accidentally dip into it for non-emergencies. Out of sight, out of mind, until you truly need it. Next, take a realistic look at your budget and decide on an amount you can commit to saving each month. And I want to be very clear here, it does not have to be a huge amount. Even if you can only spare $5 or $10 to start, that's a fantastic beginning. The habit of saving consistently is far more powerful than the initial amount. You can always increase it later as your financial situation improves. Once you've picked your amount, the next powerful move is to automate your savings. If you can, set up a recurring transfer from your checking account to your new savings account. The best time to do this is right after you get paid. When the money moves automatically, you don't have to rely on willpower or motivation. It just happens in the background, building your fund without you even thinking about it. You can also supercharge your progress by adding extra money whenever you get the chance. There are so many small ways to do this. Maybe you sell some things around the house you no longer use. Or you could take all your cashback rewards from your credit card and deposit them directly into your emergency fund. Got a bonus from work or a small tax refund? That's a perfect boost for your savings. Every single extra dollar you contribute gets you closer to that 3-month goal. And please remember, this journey is about progress, not perfection. There might be months where you can save a lot, and other months where you can barely save anything. That's okay. Life happens. As long as you keep moving forward and stay consistent, you are building real, tangible financial stability for yourself. So, let's quickly recap what we've covered. A 3-month emergency fund is your financial safety net, designed to protect you from unexpected events. To get started, you first need to figure out your essential monthly expenses, just the basics. Then, multiply that number by 3 to get your target goal. Don't let that final number scare you. Break it down into small, manageable steps, whether that's a monthly or weekly savings goal. The key is to save consistently. Open a separate savings account to keep the money safe and out of reach. And if you can, automate the process so your savings grow without you even noticing. Over time, even if you start with just a few dollars, your safety cushion will grow. You'll be building a foundation of financial security that gives you incredible peace of mind. If you found this guide helpful, I'd love it if you'd subscribe for more simple financial guidance just like this. And if you're wondering what to do after you've built your emergency fund, be sure to check out our next video. Thanks for watching.